Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and I've been using iOS 11 Beta 4 for a few days and thought I'd share how it's going. So this is my iPhone 7 Plus, this is what I've been using it on, and there's some good things and some bad things. The good things are it's pretty stable this time. I have had a few issues with it, but it's much more stable and much more usable than it was before. Everything seems to work fairly fast for the most part. Occasionally I get a hiccup. In the previous version there was some delay, just like you saw there, but I see that a lot less with this version, and things are mostly fast. So not always, but I do get a few hiccups here and there, but most things are actually pretty quick. One thing I did notice that doesn't seem to work right though is if I put the screen to never auto lock like I do for these videos and then I change it back to 30 seconds, it doesn't seem to do anything unless I reboot the phone. It's just something that I've found happens for me, so after this video I'll have to reboot the phone and then it will work fine again. As far as everything else though, battery has actually been pretty good. If I go into my settings and then go down to battery, we'll wait for it to load. Now I didn't use this heavily today, but you can see right now I'm at 29%, and if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I have 7 hours and 41 minutes of usage and 16 hours and 7 minutes of standby. So it's been pretty good. Pocket Cast was my biggest user, and over the last 7 days, Facebook always takes up the most battery of most apps. It's kind of known for that. So it's doing okay. It's definitely much better than the first 3 betas or earlier public betas in just about everything. I have found that it doesn't feel really any different on the iPad. The iPad's working really well and really fast, but the iPhone, maybe it's just because I use it more often. I have those few bugs. Now, some other people I asked online or on Twitter and showed my usage to said that their battery's awful, only a couple hours with an iPhone 6 or 6S. And I can't really say if it's good or bad on those particular devices, but usually on the last beta or iOS 10.3.3, about 25% had issues with the battery. So it's definitely out there. You may want to change or check your location services under settings, but there's really nothing to complain about too much. And there's this one bug that remains is if I turn this back on, a lot of the times the music widget will stay on the home screen. And the only way I find that I can clear that is if I go to the music, double click, swipe it off, go back, and then it disappears. If I don't do that, sometimes it just reappears. Even if I haven't used it, it shows up. And I know other people have had that issue as well. So there's not a whole lot more to report other than that it's much more stable. I wouldn't say I would use it as my everyday OS to go to right now. I'd still wait until maybe the next beta, or really if you care about stability and battery and all of those things, wait until it comes out in about September. Still not sure if we're going to see iOS 10.3.4. If we do, it will be something along the lines of a security patch, and then the next beta of iOS 11 will probably be within a week or so. So usually every 2 weeks they release a new beta. So we'll see some improvements with that as they keep working through the bugs and getting things out. Now, if you keep checking back, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I have a special preview of the iPhone 8 coming up pretty soon in a near video. So check back for that and let me know what you think of the ones you've seen so far out there. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.